Welcome to this segment of Soul, Silence, and Sound. This is brought to you by BeSimply.
Stars, trees, clouds, and the moon. They all have a meaning and they look just like you.
Welcome to the segment of Soul, Silence, and Sound. And I want to thank each and every one of you for being here in this moment. We're entering into a new lunar cycle. By Tibetan account, this is the spring new year, LUNAR lunar count 1 per my observations. And then our island nations at the Equator are going into their 13th lunar cycle. And know in a annual cycle based on how the seasons are going, every so often there's a pullback year to keep these spiraling out in harmony with nature, and I mean with the seasons, meaning your fall, winter, spring, summer seasons. And for our brothers and sisters rocking steady at the center, there's less variation there, but we are starting anew. And that renewal energy is there. I've been feeling the potent energy rising up. And as we've been talking about this last lunar cycle about really choices, you have the power of choice and getting the answers to things that you've been requesting. And as we enter into this spring season, there are going to be reveals, and there's more reveals, not just on a macro level, but on a micro level. And so I encourage you as you get your own reveals. And this, I would really caution you not to be so distracted by the global stage or your national stage or even your community stage. Create some space for you, because as we enter into the spring season and fall, these are great times for purification, cleansing, prayer, visioning. All those things are really powerful right now. And if we get too distracted, because the energy in spring and fall is very phonetic, and so it's easy to get carried away. Those fall leaves flying around, it's easy to get carried away and kind of lose your mind in that energy. And then in the spring, it's easy to get carried away with emotions, and that wood is rising, and get distracted by all kinds of things. So I welcome you really as much as possible during this lunation to ground, to cleanse, to purify. And we have, traditions in the East from Islam to Hindu that are all also mirroring this cleansing. And Lasor is the second Eastern New Year, and will be coming into the annual cycle that's spring for Northern Hemisphere. It's confusing, but really we'd be best if we had 2-3 calendars going at once. We do by seasons, but not by those computer ones that we use. So the reveal. Now, oftentimes what this word means is that it's something unexpected that you didn't imagine seeing or knowing or hearing about. And it's going to take you some moments to digest. And though there's subtleties to a reveal, because sometimes there's the shock factor, and then there's the deeper layers to that reveal that have a significant reference point, not only to whoever or whatever is revealing itself to you, but to you, to your eternal being. And so a lot of what you might notice is that this is historic inner work that's coming to fruition, and it's an opportunity for you to really, one, make peace, a layer of letting go, and a commitment to self that you're complete, you're done with participating in some of these older patterns. As a global community, we are going through this process too, and the reveals keep coming, and people are like, okay, I've had enough, I can't digest anymore. So during this lunation, if you can really take the time to listen for yourself, really listen for yourself, and as reveals happen, receive them. And if they're building, meaning they're positive and it feels healthy, still go at an easy pace with it. If it's diminishing, if it feels like it could be diminishing and it's going to pull you down, really like create some distance and then digest that reveal. And if it's something that's suddenly out of the blue, just create some space so you can digest it. It doesn't mean you have to do anything for it. And sometimes those reveals that are from out of the blue are to prepare you so that you can be prepared ahead of time before you intersect the people, places, or things that have something to do with you, if that makes sense. So lots of interesting things on the horizon. I also want to point out that while many people might feel society is unhinged right now, that within our chaos is when we reorganize. And I've shared this before, but I'm going to share it again. That, when my kids were young, I'd always keep a couple drawers that were just packed with fun toys, like a treasure chest, but these big drawers they'd pull out, and their friends would come over and they would stuff would go everywhere. But I loved it because it's just this chaos, represented it to me, chaos, full potential. They had a blast. And then it took not very long just to gather up all the toys and put them back in the drawer. And the drawer never would be organized because that was the symbolism of all this potential will organize itself when those hands got on there and they played whatever they played with the cars and the little figures and all kinds of trinkets that were in there. And that's what's happening to us right now. We're opening up that drawer, that treasure chest, so we had no idea what's in it. And we're going to be like, wow, wow, wow. But I encourage you with that chaos to find the treasures in there and allow it to self-organize into something that's really potent for yourself, something that's really creative and enjoyable for yourself that you can have such a beautiful time with. And even though there are hardships happening and a lot of hardships happening, but it's with that inspiration that can help problem solve some of the situations that we have going on here on the earth plane right now. And so what that springs to is you have chaos, you have the reveal, and then these reveals sometimes are out of left field. Maybe they're from the past, maybe they're from the coming up future. But what happens is then you get to reevaluate things, and then you become a resource. You become the solution, or many solutions can come forward right now to help that reorganization of energy. And that's needed right now. We're all our consciousness is going to be reorganizing, irregardless of who, what, where, why, when things are in charge. We are at the toy drawer dump moment. Chaos and play will ensue and humanity will win. And I want to encourage you to hold that energy, especially if you're facing dark times right now, that give yourself the permission to step back and give yourself the pause, the listening, and saying, okay, I want to see amongst all this chaos what I can do with this energy so that I can serve not only maybe the situation I'm in, but I can serve others in a way that I never imagined. And that will continue to build. And so as we go through this lunar cycle, if you can really hold on to that and see what's revealed for you, see what you can start to pull together as inspiration, like a little kid making a town out of matchsticks or, I don't know, Legos or dominoes or whatever it might be, just to see what your resources are and what you want to do with them, and then how you want to serve with them. And from there, you will quickly realize what's aligned with you and what's not. It's up to you to be responsible with your energy and say, okay, this is absolutely aligned with me, that's not. And so this is where we will see this reversal, this aspect of pulling back to go forward. We'll be revisiting some things that are either to be completely removed, or they were not ready to be born before, and now they're ready to be born. And I would say this especially applies in the areas like Maui, Southern California, and North Carolina, and Palestine, and Ohio, and similar locations like Palestine people all over the world that have had some intense things happen for them, that there's all this potential to come forward and make those places right sooner than later. And a lot of things that have been put on the shelf can come out and play with all of us so we can help our brothers and sisters out. I know that's a little cryptic, but that's probably better that way, so that you can discover and invent and serve one another with what you have in front of you. So, and then the next point that I really want to encourage you is that, especially in spring and fall, these tend to be much more emotive months. And so it's important that you bring in, and this is a good month to start it, self-awareness, the pause, really make sure that you listen to your own emotions and how you communicate with one another. And this will, help you up level. It'll help you up level with your relationships around you. It'll help you up level your relationship with yourself. It'll deepen your level of intimacy with yourself and others. And as you do that, you will have a lot more courage, a lot more fun, and a lot more empathy and compassion. So simply put, take some space as you communicate to listen to your words. Don't be shy about self-correcting if you say the wrong thing, and really listen for your emotions. And the same way, honor them, hold yourself accountable with them, and hold other people accountable. It's so much easier to address things in the present moment versus saving it for another day. And that's part of the manifestation of the situation we're in. There was so much turning the cheek, looking the other way, the mentality of you can be seen but not heard. So many of us, all of us, participated in that manifestation. And now it's time to put on our big pants and start talking and start communicating with each other and not being afraid to do that. It's okay to use your words. We're really at the phase of humanity's transformation to start using our words. The tricksters are all going to continue to be revealed within your life and on the global stage. So, all right. Well, I think that's short and sweet this week, and it's potent. So I want you to stay aware, keep your feet anchored on the ground, and we're going to go into this meditation. And I just welcome you to be, listen, feel. You might have already had some of your own quiet reveals or large reveals. Just let those all wash away right now. And know that you have the creativity, the intelligence, and the wisdom within you to discern what's going to serve you and the world around you. And you will be supported in so many ways that you can't imagine. So let's bring our spinal column up, all the way up. Yeah, drop those shoulders down. And then take a nice, gentle breath in. And out. Again, inhale. And exhale. Another one. Inhale. And exhale. Good. And as you continue to follow your natural breathing pattern, keep your focus on your breath and a soft, gentle gaze down in front of you. And gently from there, I welcome you to gently lean back and recline or move fully into Shavasana, a prone position on your back with your palms facing upward as we transition into receiving sound. As you settle in, just take a nice gentle breath into the heart and out. Again, inhale. And exhale. And one more inhale. And exhale. And then continue to follow your natural breathing pattern. Ane Aneyam Anondo Ane Ai Ane Aneom Ano Ane Ai Ane Aneram Ane Aneram Adodo Ane Ai Ane Aneom Ado Ane Ai Ane Aneom Ane Aneom Adodo Ane Alam Ane Aneom Ano Ane Ai Ane Aneom Ane Aneom Adodo Ane Ai Ane Anelam Ano Ane Ai Ane Aneram Ane Aneram. Taking a soft, gentle breath in and out. Gently bringing your awareness back to here, to my speaking voice. And as you connect to this moment, I just welcome you when you're ready to rise up into a seated position, being mindful of your head, or you can stay exactly where you are. Taking another deep breath in and out. Again, inhale. And exhale. Another one, inhale. And exhale. Good. And as you continue to breathe in and out, it's following your natural breathing pattern. And as you continue to follow that breath, I welcome you to just give gentle thanks for all that you are. And understand when you have this reveal. You might be listening to this years from now, the moment I recorded it, but it'll mean that there's a reveal on the horizon. And remember that that reveal is welcoming you to open up that toy chest and let all those toys find their way in and around you. And within that chaos, you will be able to sift through it all and discern what the morsel, the wisdom is. And from there, you will be creating and inspired and able to serve one another. And on a global level, just remember that we are at that point that we get to bring some of those things that have been buried forward so that we can help our fellow humans here on the earth plane. So I want to thank each and one of you for taking time and creating space to be. And I hope that you take a little extra space to purify, contemplate, reflect, and please, with these seasonal changes and the flop from the yin to the yang, that you pause before taking action, reflect before taking action, listen before taking action or responding. It's okay to take a pause. All right. And I also want to thank Random Rab, Dante Marino, Kadri Scott. Please support the arts, support their music, go to their places where they let you purchase it direct or purchase it from places that allow you to do that. That's how they can keep creating. I know Random Rab has had some new stuff come out. Dante Marino just had an EP come out. Kadri Scott has some new stuff coming down the pike, but you can still support her most recent releases. And until next time, this is Suzanne signing out with a full heart, a soft gaze, a deep bow, and a namaste. Be simply.